Hello everyone, welcome to your rough cut assignment, which is essentially a rough draft of a video project that you'll be working on. The first step is creating a project with the Seaside files. What you're going to do is you're going to create a project by going to Files, and then you're going to name it Rough Cut. And now it has a specific title. Make sure that you name it Rough Cut period 1, 2, or 3, and make sure that it's under the Seaside files. Once you've done that, you've created a project as you can see here, and you're ready to start editing. Remember that the first initial steps are for you to use the various clips that you have at your disposal. These files are the instructor media files that has all of the files that you uploaded, the Kaanapali Beach files, the music audio files, the Venice Beach files, and the Waimanalo Outrigger files. Now these are different places in which my previous professor had taken videos of some trips that he took, and you're going to place these into a video montage essentially by grabbing 3 different clips from each location. So let's get started. Now it is up to you to decide which clips that you want to use. Think of this as if you were building a commercial. You're going to have each clip last about 3 to 5 seconds long. Now, one way you can do this is by doing right click and pressing specific settings. What these settings are is you're going to change the duration, or you're going to use the Control D options so that you're able to change it to whatever time that you choose. Remember, it has to be within 3 to 5 seconds. Each clip has to be within 3 to 5 seconds. So as you've seen, I've done that here with the first clip, and I'm going to continuously do this with all the clips that I'm going to be selecting. Once again, you're choosing 3 clips from every video file that you have on the Seaside uploaded content. So from the Kaanapali Beach files, Venice Beach files, and the Waimanalo Outrigger files, you're going to need a total of 3 clips per each of those files. So that means a total of 9 clips in total. And if you choose to do 5 seconds for all 9 clips, then you should have about 45 seconds or so for your final project. Now I'm going to speed this video up to show you how I've done this. I wanted to also show you that part of your grade is going to be to make your video seamless. What do I mean by seamless? Well, it has to make sense, right? If, for instance, if we take this clip here where we have this woman at the beach, we have to make it make sense with the complementary clips that are there. So for instance, I'm going to make sure that all these clips are about 5 seconds long in total. I should have at least 15 seconds worth of clips by this time. Now it's not going to be perfect, and that's okay. If you're a few seconds off, totally fine. But you got to make sure that these clips are succinct. So right here, I'm going to start editing the clip by just using the cropped tools to make it more seamless. So I have a clip of the beach itself with the lady getting ready to go on the beach with her husband. Then I have a shot of the ocean, and then I'm going to come back and make sure that I show that same lady already in the beach. And that makes sense, right? She's first started outside of the beach getting ready in the sand, and then she ends up already in the beach. I'm assuming that's her, but you get what I'm trying to say, right? And you're going to do this repeatedly for all the 9 clips that you're going to be working with. Now there's different clips. Make it make sense. You can grab all of the clips and change the duration all together. But remember, when you do this, you're going to have to put a specific time. Now the time that you're going to be doing that is going to be on the timer that you see in the viewer. The timer in the viewer is going to allow you to change the time. Now once you've done this, you should have at least 45 seconds worth of clip. 46, it can be off by a few seconds or so. Not a big issue there. Something to keep in mind is you can also add titles to make your project much more professional, or at the very least, a more complete project. You know, usually videos have a title with them, and you can name it Rough Cut by period 1, 2, or 3. Really depends on what period you're taking this class. One thing not to forget, to add the audio. You do need music along with your rough cut project because this is a mini commercial for like going on a vacation, and usually videos have music incorporated with the story that you're trying to paint. And so, two things to keep in mind. You're going to add an audio file, but you're also going to remove some of the audio from the clips that you're working with. Why is that? They might be too loud. This is going to be part of the grade. Please start, messing with the videos that do have audios. You'll notice that in the example that I'm providing you here, some videos do not have any audio at all. You can simply go to the audio settings in the inspector and take off the entire volume, or you can individually raise the volume at lower levels so that it doesn't overpower the music. You don't want the sound of the ocean to be stronger than the music that you're playing, because then you're ruining the presentation itself, right? If you have background noise overpowering the music that you're presenting in your project, then that's going to be grounds for, lack of paying attention to detail. And so that's also going to be taking part of your grade. But once you've done that, once you have your project ready to grade, remember the last steps for you is to add the audio. And remember, export or share. Make sure you export your master file and you're choosing the correct settings. Make sure you have the correct titles for creator, Scavenger Hunt 2.5 by P1, P2, or P3, just like we've talked about before. And make sure, most importantly, that the video codecs is H.264 right before you upload. Remember, the final steps is to upload this to Vimeo or either YouTube, and you're all set. Good luck with your assignment.